Today I have a treat for you. If you are a real estate agent and you have questions about a number of things, I've pulled a few snippets from my interview with Bonita Wilson. If you didn't catch that video, you missed a good one, but I am going to tag the video so you guys can go back and watch it. Just a few of my favorite parts from the video. And not to say that the video is not good, like the whole thing is good, but it's a pretty long video. So if you're a real estate agent and you find this video helpful for your real estate business, go back and watch the full video of Bonita and I's interview. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the video, okay? And I'll see you on the next one. Again,
Okay, Cher, so tell us why you're using social media for your business and how are you accomplishing that? Give us some examples.
So one of the main reasons why I'm using social media for my real estate business is because when I moved to Los Angeles, not knowing anyone, I lived there for 8 years. And one of the ways that I grew that business was by using social media. So I grew a huge following on social media. I converted those followers into clients. And so I knew that's one thing that we want to do as real estate agents. If we're using social media, we want to use it to convert clients. And so that was one of the reasons why it was huge for me to really focus on social media for my business, because business is business. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in, as long as you know who you are targeting, you'll gain those followers and those people will end up being clients, you know, and that's what we're looking for. You know, if you're scared to get in front of a camera, post the video there. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm really, really encouraging them to post stories. If you don't want it living on your timeline, you know, stories are a great way to get comfortable with the camera or, you know, getting in front of the camera, because video is so important for our business. It's important for any business. That's the reason why we see commercials on TV. If companies were just posting posts, you know, they'll go a little, but it goes a lot further when people are getting in front of the camera, they're getting to know you, they're getting to know your personality. And so that's one of the ways that I'm really encouraging agents to use it for their business, because it's something that I'm doing. And I would say probably about 60 or 70, 65 to 70% of my business comes from social media. That's the best part is it's free. If you know who you're targeting and you find those people, it's free. So it's like, why not use it? Like, why not use it? Because it's there. You know, and I want to really encourage all agents to tap into social media, even if you're not going to be on every platform like I am. You know, just choose just two good ones that you can like really focus on and give your all. I mean, anything you focus on will grow, you know, anything you focus on, but it's great to have two. And please, agents, if I don't say anything else, do not have private pages. How can they find you? You know, so that's one thing. Just do not have a private page. And share as much as you're comfortable sharing. You don't have to share your whole life. You know, people are like, I'm not comfortable because I don't want people to know this. Well, don't share that. You know, share you popping up at a coffee shop, or share you know, there's tons of other things that you can share versus being personal. You don't have to get too personal. I never get too personal. You know, but share what makes you comfortable and just take it little by little. You'll get comfortable with it.
And the beauty of the social media is that people are watching you. They're learning you. Once they get to know you, they like you, they trust you. When they pick up their phone and call you,
yes,
they have already decided that they want to work with you.
That's for sure. And they feel like they know you.
Right. They do know you.
They do. They hear your voice. They see your face. You know, you got to stay in front of them. And so, yeah, once they give you a call, they've already decided that they like you based on what they see online. Because trust me, agents, like you guys, clients are going to look you up. They're going to look you up. They're going to look you up. I mean, even if somebody recommends them to you and sends them to you in their referral, they're going to look you up. And, you know, why not get to know you before they meet you? People meet me and they're like, oh my God, you're exactly exactly like I thought you were going to be. I'm like, give me a hug.
Yeah.
I just love on me because, you know, they feel like they know me. So it's so important. So important. All right, social media famous. And that's what we want to be in our market, right? We want to be famous in our market. You know, we want to be famous. We want people to recognize it's like, oh, that's the real estate agent. Or if they're, they have a friend and they're at a party or they're at an event and they're like, you know, an agent, like, oh, hold on, let me see this agent I see on my page all the time. So, you know, even if it's not, please don't let it just be all houses that you're sharing, but share, you know, just little things. If you have a pet, if you have little kids, don't share your location when you're there. My kids are playing soccer today, or, you know, you'll connect with people because you'll find those moms, or you'll just find those people that will connect with you and say, I want to work with her because she's traveling or because she's doing whatever. So it's so important. And that's how I'm using it. As you know, that's how I'm using it. I don't even care if you're in my market. I've seen people, want to help only so many agents in their market. I don't care if you're in my market. I don't care if you're in another market. I just really want to help as many agents because you know what? There's enough business out here for all of us. There's enough houses, like enough houses, condos, townhouses, commercial properties, investment properties. There's enough business out here for everyone. So I've never been the type of person that's just like, oh, I'm going to keep it all for me. Why? Why do that? I've just never been that person. I can remember my mom like, quit telling everybody all your secrets. I'm like, Mom, it's just who I am. It's honestly, it's just who I am. I don't mind sharing because a lot of times, well, I used to tell my mom back in the day was when they start working on what I told them 2 years the last week, I'm already on to something new. That's the thing when you're constantly trying to be forward thinking and just thinking of new things. And even if we're on the same thing, it doesn't matter. It's enough business.
Tell us about the branding and how do you help your agents with branding? Because I know I went through a whole branding identity crisis for years. And so I found that the earlier you can get your brand together, the better it is for your business. So Tell us how you help your agents do that from the get-go.
When you have so many agents in a group, there's like 3,500 of us, it's hard to kind of figure out where people are. Some people may be, their brand may be fully built out and some people haven't even thought about what they want to have, what colors they want to have, some people don't even have a logo. Some people haven't even bought their own domain. When I started the group, I actually have, I think it's like 3 parts of where to start with your brand as far as getting your domain and just the basics of branding. And I've always preached from day one, you want to have your own brand outside of your brokerage. I think now people are starting to think about, I need my own website or I've been saying this for years because one, I said earlier, I've been to 5 other brokerages. EXP is my 6th brokerage. But can you imagine if I had all these websites, it stops your business when, I'm moving over here and I have to wait to get set up with this brokerage and see what tools they have. It's just better to have your own website. Even if it doesn't have an IDX on it, most people are going to go on Zillow or most people are going to go on homes.com. They're not really going to come to shareallen.com to search for homes. You know what I mean? They're going to come there to search to see who I am, if I have social media. And those are the things that I preach to my agents, that I try to encourage them to build their own brand. So I feel like that's how I'm helping them with their personal brand.
A lot of agents don't realize that people will work with you because of you. They're not buying a house because Remax's name is on the sign. So that's great that you're imparting that information to your agents early on and helping them with it too. And it doesn't hurt that you have an interior design background. And I just love the way that everything is so put together with you all the time. So
that's my creative spirit. I'm just like, things have to be visually, they have to make sense. Even when I was just setting this camera, I'm like, is this even behind me? Is it enough of this? It's just my craziness. I guess my right brain is always working.
And I'm going to tell you something else that is so fantastic about your whole business model that it intrigues the heck out of me is the email marketing and how you help your agents with that. That is like the bane of my existence, the email marketing. And I still don't have that all together. So tell us about that. I know you use a platform called Flowdesk.
Yes. Yes. And we need to get your email marketing together. We need to work. We need to maybe do that as soon as we get off of here. I need to help you with your email marketing. So when I had moved here to Atlanta, I didn't have a big database, but building my database, I was cold calling and calling all these people to get their emails. And one thing I just started doing was sending out weekly emails. I have an email that I send out weekly. It's called Homes and Happenings. And it's not just that boring email from your brokerage that has how to water your grass in the summer. I mean, no one cares. No one cares. We can Google that. So it's more so like 4 fun things to do around Atlanta, 4 fun things to do, 1 thing for kids, 1 thing for, here's a cute new restaurant, just things that you haven't thought of. And you just like, I want something new to do. So I would send it out on a Thursday. And so it gives you the weekend and there's still some home stuff mixed in there. I have a little bit of my blog. It forces me to write a blog post weekly. And it's just good because clients were looking forward to it because it's like, let me see what's new that's going on this weekend. And in my email, I would always say that if you see me in any of these places or, you see me anywhere, just pop by and say hi. I'm currently using Flowdesk, which I'm not sure if you guys know about Flowdesk, but Flowdesk is amazing. I mean, if you want to be on brand and you want to use your colors and not that boring email that comes from your broker, but you want to be able to use your colors, you want to be able to use your fonts and everything that is cohesive to your brand. Flowdesk was created by 2 women. And so it's just beautiful. Templates are already there that are absolutely beautiful. Just so beautiful. I helped one agent the other day just go through and look at it and see all the ways that she can use it, because you can use it for more than just sending out weekly emails. I mean, you can use it to capture leads, to send your clients if you want, like, you know, if you post a video and you have a call of action, if you want them to download your buyer's guides, your seller's guides. So you could kind of use it as a CRM, or you can use it to collect, you know, to grab buyers and sellers information, or however you want to use it. I use it right now for my group. I use it for a number of things, and I absolutely love it. I am actually going to teach a Flowdesk class next week in our group. And so I'm excited about it, because a lot of people are not using email marketing, but we have to stay in front of our clients. We really have to stay in front of them.
Yeah.